My successful Vastu projects. There was a contractor of mine who had helped me to build a house. He said, "Sir, I have a plot of land. We have built a house. Actually, we have put the lintel walls. But after that, the entire place has stopped. We are unable to do anything. Can you do the Vastu rectification and give it to us? That will be very, very helpful to us." He told me. I told I will have to visit the site. I came, I checked up. Then I told him some minor adjustments. Plus I fixed the muhurta and I asked him to do the ritual. He did the ritual and within few days he got the money to build the building. And miraculously the entire building was built across very fast. In fact, the second time there was a relative of him who had a problem with that particular thing. They had a problem. They were actually built the building lintel and it didn't go through across. So he called me and he said, "Sir, can you come and do the puja for the Vastu of the building? And we would definitely be glad to receive your services across." We did the puja and the place got revived very, very easily across. So if you have buildings which are stuck up, if you have buildings which are undone, which plots which are not being sold across, this is the methodology. You do a small puja, you do a ritual, it will clear. There was a lady who came to me who was staying close by in Kodambakam. She had rented a house and suddenly there was no people coming out for the rent of the house. So she asked me, "How do we go about it?" I told, "You light lamp for Mahalakshmi and you do the small ritual." We did the small ritual across. We did the ritual with that of Mahalakshmi across and we did the puja across. After that the place got rented. This is a miraculous thing. According to that lady, she told me, "I have never experienced something like that. We give ads, we do things across. Now it is such a easy methodology. You have just do the puja and then the people do come across, the right person come across." We are literally shocked, she said. Another person, he called me up from Kenya. He said, "I'm having a problem with the building. The bottom is cracking up and we are not able to hire consultants who will solve the problem. We are having a problem, so please do help us across about it." And I told after 2-3 days it will take because I need to get the embassy visa and there has to be stamping for some kind of a virus issue across. So he told okay. He kept the Hanuman Chalisa in his house across. He called up. He said, "Are you coming?" I dropped in the next thing. They took me to the building. I checked up the entire building across. Afterwards, I realized that the building has been having a problem. So I asked them to do some variation in the Vastu. Then we did the ritual. We did the ritual for all the 15 floors. We did all the ritual for all the 15 floors. Each and every floor we took it. We did the ritual across and we did the puja comprehensively across. In fact, the building got finished in time. The day we started the ritual, he found a consultant in a Sai Baba temple. He had gone there and somebody had referred and that man said, "Yes, I can do it across for you as a person." And he was absolutely shocked that the ritual would do such a great good to him as a person. So this is the power of ritual. In fact, that it is near a watery side and he's a very big businessman in Kenya and he sold the property and he made a profit out of it and he sold it to the banks also. I mean, he gave up the bank loan also. He was absolutely okay. So that is the power of the property across. Now there was another person who was from Canada whose property was having a problem. He had gone from a first house to a second house. The second house was giving all kinds of disturbance to him as a person. He found it very, very difficult to control it. We did the ritual, we did the Vastu rectification across and it turned out to be a smash hit. His daughter got married. After a long struggle, his daughter got married, his son started settling down, the second daughter started getting a good proposal to get married. He himself wound up the business and he was in the mood of retirement. He had saved a lot of money and he was in the retirement phase across. So that is the power of the Vastu reading. That is the power of the thing across. Another reading, another call came from Africa and they were having problem with the building. The building was not taking off. There was a court case which was going on. The government was not giving a permission. It was an empty piece of land that was they were having a problem across. I went there. I did the rituals part of it. They cleared the energy so much that on the day I went there and I did the ritual, they received a confirmation from the government saying to go ahead with the project, and the person was asked to the fighting person who had put the court case across had actually dropped the court case across as a person. So these are all very good examples of Vastu reading. Another one, I was building a house, I was constructing, the contractor cheated. The contractor was having all kinds of problems, giving all I fired at him. He said this building will not take off. It is very close to Adi Masa and you will have a lot of issues across. I told yes, we'll go ahead and do it. I had completed the Graha Pravesa for the ground floor. The first floor I called, I did the Vastu rectification, we did the ritual across, and the building took off at a very fast rate. In fact, we did the puja at every stage. For painting we did the puja, lintel we put the puja, for the upper floors we did the puja, for the door we did the puja. In fact, it went so fast. Within 3 months we had built the building. The entire ground floor was taken 1 year and 2 months across, but whereas this was like done at an amazing speed of 3 months across. So please understand the power of Vastu, and I am giving you examples of how I have done. The office where I had taken across was a beauty parlor. In fact, it has not been open for 8 years and there was a lot of problem, and there was some problem about prostitutions and all that. I don't know how far it's real, but it's kind of a problem with the beauty parlor. The police has asked to shut down the place and they had not rented out. In fact, they had not removed the beauty treatment part of it and all that thing. I went inside the house, I checked up the mirror. The girl who came along with me, she told me, no, let's not take this house. This is going to be a problem across and this is going to be a problem. I said, no, we would do the puja, we would do the remedies, we would do the Vastu alignment of the particular place across, and that will help us to have a lot of success and growth in that particular place across. And she reluctantly agreed. And the day we went on the house across, we had a massive problem. My brother created a massive problem. It was almost, we thought we will go back to the place, and we were like very skeptical. Anyway, we plowed on, we continued on, we changed the entrance of the door. From the southeast, we changed the entrance into the east, we shut down the southeast. The entire place got aligned like hell, aligned like heaven. In fact, we expanded so much across. We have done so many pujas and homam across. In fact, people around, the neighbors have come and visited and tell, oh, this place has been like a dungeon, has been a ghost house, has been a haunted house. How did you manage to swing it across? How do you manage to change it across? Such was the power of the Vastu, and these are all examples I am giving it to you across. So if you want to have a Vastu consultation which is very good, which is very solution oriented, and you want to revive the building, you want to better the building, you want rental income, you want to do this, do call me. We would fix the Vastu, we would do the ritual, we'll do the Remugurta Puja. It will have a massive impact into it. These are all examples I gave you across. These are not boasting, these are not trying to promote a product. These are like authenticated experiences of mine which I have shared it with you as a person. In fact, many people come and consult me for the rental of the house. They find it very difficult to rent out the house. They have a problem with the rental income, and we do the ritual. It's only through ritual we can clear. We do the puja and immediately it gets manifested across. So such is the power of the ritual across, so you don't need to worry. We would help you with the Vastu. You want an online Vastu reading, we can do it. We can do the offline Vastu reading. We can definitely help you across as a person. So I really wish you all the best, and may you digest this knowledge easily. Thank you.